If a conversation ever rises to a level that you are not comfortable with, it is always your prerogative to exit that conversation. You are never bound to any conversation or any person, ever. Now I'm going to share with you some of my favorite phrases. These are called power down phrases. Power down phrases are closing statements that help you gracefully summarize whatever your position is, signal the end of a conversation for you, and that you are now leaving that conversation. And they help you leave a lasting impression on both the person that you are speaking to and everyone else watching this conversation, because they're respectful and they're firm and they're showing that you are in charge of your conversations. When you find yourself in a situation where you're thinking to yourself, I'm not paid for this. This is not part of the deal. I don't appreciate this. I don't want this. I'm not putting up with this. I want to leave this conversation. All you have to do is state that you're going to do that and do it. Then you'll be following the rules of engagement. For example, you could tell people, well, you have many options here. Unfortunately for you, continuing this conversation with me is not one of them. So have a good day. Goodbye. I have to stop you there. I have nothing positive to contribute to this conversation anymore. Therefore, I'm going to be exiting it. This conversation isn't going anywhere, so I value both of our time too much to continue this unproductive conversation, which is why I'm choosing to end it. Or let's say that you've just come to a stalemate and both of you just keep saying the same thing. For example, in the parent-teachers conferences arena, I think we both understand each other's position very clearly. Therefore, since there is nothing more to contribute or to make of this conversation, I'm ending it. Have a good afternoon. Goodbye. Now, you always want to make sure that you have a way to end it. Now, if you're sitting there behind a window, let's say that you're at a bank, and you're saying this to a customer who's standing in line, and you say, so I'm going to end it. Goodbye. And you can't get up and walk away. You're going to feel and look pretty foolish because the customer is going to stand in front of you saying, I'm not finished. All right. So you have to have an exit possibility. That possibility could be hanging up. It could be leaving the room. It could be a variety of things, but it is up to us to tell somebody once we've gotten to that point where this conversation is over, let people know and then end it. It doesn't need to get personal. Don't let it get to you. Some people just don't understand. Oh, this conversation has arrived at a point where it is no longer tenable for me to stay in it, so I'm leaving it. Goodbye. And then you leave. Click. That's the end of it. I just want to make sure that I'm following the rules of engagement, and I tell you before I do that. But at any point in any conversation, when you decide there's no longer anything productive that I can contribute or that is going to come of me continuing this conversation, so why would I stay in it? I'm out of here. But we get tongue-tied during those situations. So again, practice, 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 practice. Look at your flashcards, read them aloud, because that is half the battle. Many times when we get into these situations, we try to say things like this. We can't. Why can't we? We're not used to saying it. Say it. Say it at home, say it alone, say it on the phone, say it to your kids, say it wherever you can, and you will be able to say it when you need it like that. Remember, power down phrases. I'm powering down this conversation because I'm about to end it. I can see you're capable of handling this without me, so I'm going to let you do that. I'm opting out. Here's where I make my exit. If you need to learn more skills to help you fight back and stand up for yourself, check out my new course. There's a link right here or in the description. I hope to see you there.